Hello students, welcome to Meetu maths classes. This question is for JEE mains and your topic is definite integrals. This question says for a real number y, evaluate integral minus 2n pi to 2n pi modulus of sin x into greatest integer function of sin x dx, where these brackets denotes greatest integer function. Now to solve this question, let us consider your I is equals to minus 2n pi to 2n pi modulus of sin x into greatest integer function of sin x dx. Now there is a property of definite integrals, and the property says you can integrate between minus a to a fx dx as integral 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x dx. Okay. Now using this property, if you are going to use this property here, so Ri can be written as integral 0 to a f of x is modulus of sin x into greatest integer function of sin x, and f of minus x is modulus of sin minus x into greatest integer function of sin minus x. Okay. Now we know that sin of minus x can be written as minus sin x. So your I will become 0 to, this is 2n pi, this is 2n pi, modulus of sin x into greatest integer function of sin x plus sin of minus x is minus sin x, and modulus of minus sin x is equals to modulus of sin x, and this will give you greatest integer function of minus sin x dx. So you can take modulus of sin x common. So this will give you integral 0 to 2n pi modulus of sin x, and within brackets greatest integer function of sin x plus greatest integer function of minus sin x dx. Now we know a rule for greatest integer function, and the rule is if we add greatest integer function of x plus greatest integer function of minus x, that in case of integers, if x is an integer, it will give you x minus x, this will give you 0, and in case of non-integers, if x is not an integer, then it will give you minus 1. So if we use this property here, Ri will become, this will give you, it will be either 0 or minus 1. So 0 के केस में तो आपका पूरा इंटीग्रल 0 हो जाएगा. तो you can integrate in case of minus 1. So your I will become integral 0 to 2n pi minus of modulus sin x dx. Okay. Now, since modulus of sin x is a periodic function, so there is another property of definite integral for periodic functions. If you have to integrate between 0 to nt fx dx, if t is the period of fx, then this is equals to n times 0 to t fx dx, where t is the period of fx. So if we use this rule here, आप क्या कर सकते हैं, मॉडुलस ऑफ साइन एक्स का पीरियड पाई होता है, सो योर आई कैन बी रिटन एज माइनस 2n कैन बी टेकन आउट 0 to pi modulus of sin x dx. Okay. And when x lies between 0 to pi, your sin x is positive. And if sin x is positive, then your this modulus of sin x will give you sin x only. Okay. And integral for sin x is minus cos x in between 0 to pi. Minus can be taken out. Now substituting the limits, cos pi minus cos 0. Cos pi is minus 1. Minus cos 0 is again 1. So this will give you minus 4n. And that is your answer.